Hello. Welcome back to my channel. I am Lance. Welcome back. And today we are going to be checking out the Fall of '76 by Internet Historian. I'm really excited about this because just lately I've been kind of curious about Fallout 76 due to the fact with all the new updates they've been doing. It looks kind of cool now, but I'm still very wary about the atomic all this pay BS. So I just stick to Fallout 4. I'm a Fallout fan. If you've been to my channel before, you know that I am a big Fallout fan. I love settlement building for Fallout 4. I'm a late bloomer, so I started about 5.5 years ago, and I slowly worked myself up from playing Fallout Shelter, and that was my gateway to play Fallout 3. So I played Fallout 3 all the way through. Love that game. I would go back to it, but Fallout 4, you can get mods, and it's like a new experience every time you put mods in the game. So that's why Fallout 4 is my current favorite game. I know a lot of people are just not a big fan of the storyline. I really don't follow the storyline. I've already played through Fallout 4 several times, and I'm being generous because I've played it a lot more than I'm currently playing it again. And so I really don't do the storyline. I just go and just build and do that. And I've done some of the builds, but that's a whole nother story to itself. I don't do videos for some builds anymore. But today we're going to do the Fall of '76. I know when it first came out that I didn't want to get an A because it was multiplayer. B, I knew it was going to be a bunch of bugs because Bethesda. If you're familiar with Bethesda, you're familiar with bugs. And I know when Fallout 4 first came out, it was full of bugs. And all the modders had to actually fix their game. So I knew it was going to be a hot mess from the start. Even though a GameStop employee was like, oh, you should pre-order this because it's going to be a hot, blah, 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 you know, the sales pitch. I was like, bitch, I know what it's going to be like. I don't have to be a psychic. I don't have to, you know, have special powers to know it's going to be a hot mess. So I'm curious on how much he's delved into this. Maybe there's more stuff that I don't even know about. Let's get into it. Come on in the house. Check your attitude at the door. Sit back. It's about 26 minutes long, so if you want to get yourself a drink. Right now it's 8 o'clock and a balmy this is, what is this, Sunday, 8 p.m. in Florida, which should be cold. It's kind of warm. I have a little fan on so I don't sweat to death and look greasy and shiny on the camera, which I know a few comments in the past, people said, oh, you look so greasy, do you take a shower? Yeah, bitch, I do take a shower, but live in this very balmy, hot sauna of a state, and then you tell me how you look like, okay? Have a little drink, grab some popcorn, smoke a little something if you want, drink a little fire water if you want, whatever you like, and let's sit back and watch together. Here we go.
Throw a rock into a pond, ripples fade away. Human hearts aren't so lucky, those battle scars remain. Oh, I can't let go of the one thing I wanted most. I'm chasing echoes.
Oh, this brings me back to Fallout 3, Bethesda Ruins. Oh god, this does bring me back to Fallout 3.
If you found this tape, it means that everyone is dead. Or working at a different office. How did this happen? Well, I'll tell you.
Buckle up, buckaroos. Today's lesson is the misfired launch of Fallout 76.
All right, I'm ready.
June 2018. It began with
Was it
everyone
2018?
getting
Holy
just
shit.
a little hyped up.
Have we waited long enough, guys?
Oh God, yes we have, Todd.
We have.
Fallout 76, Bethesda's biggest
The
game
trailer
yet.
was awesome.
My God, it was exciting. And they promised we'd know more at E3.
I love that.
E3
meme.
hype time. The press conference. 16 times the detail.
16 times the detail. There's all new rendering, lighting, and landscape technology.
4 times the map
It is
size.
4 times the size of Fallout 4. And it's our biggest one yet.
My God, it was exciting. November 14th, 2018. The game goes live with a day one patch of 50 gigabytes.
Jesus.
For fuck's sake. I'll see you tomorrow.
But once that's
For real.
downloaded, people start logging into the hellscape that
What
is
is
Fallout
this?
76. And oh dear lord, they never fix the bugs. And there are so many of them. Goodbye world, goodbye necks, goodbye body, goodbye heads, bugs, bugs, bugs everywhere. Server crashes, game crashes, old bugs imported from Fallout 4.
Are you serious?
Use more than one nuke at a time, server's dead. Textures far too texturous and all-consuming void.
All-consuming
Error
void.
307. Can't pick up stuff, can't stop asserting dominance with a T-pose, frame rate problems, screen tear problems, getting too swole, getting underneath the map, getting attacked by invisible enemies, spawning too many enemies,
Oh my god.
for itself.
spawning too many god
That
raids.
speaks for itself.
Also, your camp resets after every session, and sometimes it goes underwater. Holotapes randomly play static, but too many holotapes mean none of them will play. Enemy AI is far more A than I. Animations are broken. Surprise! Floating objects and a traveling merchant.
A traveling
Just to
merchant,
name
a
a
dead
few.
death clause
Joseph
for
Anthony
traveling
made a great
merchant.
video that documents just the ones that he found personally. That video is 3 hours long,
The 1001 glitches.
but it gets worse. Error CE348780 can corrupt your data and force you to reinstall the game and console operating system. A few PC players had their computers brick entirely.
Are you
Also, when the date
serious?
rolled over to the 1st of January 2019, the nukes in the game stopped working altogether. No one thought it prudent to program in other years in an always online game. And a few players were straight up logging into other people's accounts. This guy had a level 78 character that was randomly replaced with a level 8 error.
What?
Bethesda said they couldn't do anything about
MILF
it.
Slayer, did you see that? MILF Slayer. And then casual
Many
player.
players are not thrilled with
I'd be
this
pissed
game,
too. People
and they want
logging in my
Bethesda to know
account.
that. And they want everyone else to know that too. But Bethesda owns the platform. Is Fallout 76 fun?
Yes, it is. Banned for racism. Thread locked.
They had no direct outlet for their rage. The only solution was to put a torch to everything else. Reddit, Twitter, Bethesda's other games on Steam.
Wow.
The backlash was immense. But surely level heads would prevail. The reviewers would come out and say that the game isn't so bad. Oh dear lord, they hated it.
Oh, whoa.
This is so sad. Despacito,
This is so
Great Country
sad.
Roads.
Oh, don't copyright me with this song, please. Okay, you did your own rendition. Thank you, Internet Explorer. Internet Historian Explorer. Steer clear of this country road. Bizarre, broken,
And the
boring
YouTube
mess.
community
Ooh, that's
had
a
this
shame.
to say.
It's really f***ing boring.
Could barely bring myself to play it.
Oh,
in
this
order to
guy.
Finish this review.
No one on staff wants to play any more of this video game. I'm not going to subject myself to another 20, 30 hours of this fucking mess.
In short, Fallout 76 is morally, technically, and creatively bankrupt.
The mods on Bethesda forums were working overtime. The mods on Reddit almost gave up. Look, I'm not saying that some people didn't enjoy and have fun with this game. But what I am saying is that the Metacritic was really funny to read. So what happened? Well, it came out that development was hugely rushed. The deadlines were tight. Too tight. Plus, this wasn't Bethesda's A-team. It's actually a relatively inexperienced division based in Austin, and the scope of the game kept getting bigger.
We're gonna need distant weather systems.
Hey Todd, I stayed up all night and I just finished.
We're gonna need 16 times the detail.
Shut up, Todd.
Please. Todd, no more.
We're gonna need 4 times the size of Fallout 4.
Calm down,
That, and they
Todd.
were trying to patchwork the old Bethesda creation engine into a multiplayer framework. What else could you expect?
That's why I give my kids
Fallout 76.
Now, Bethesda could tolerate the bugs and the bad reviews and the irate players, but what
Of course
they
they
couldn't
could.
tolerate were the exploits.
They're money
Infinite
hungry.
inventory, infinite
It's like the
invisibility.
WWE.
The frame rate was tied
Vince
to the game
McMahon.
speed, so people were
Just
going a
money
lot
hungry.
faster than they should. Server hopping for more items, infinite cache and infinite duplication,
What?
unlimited XP, unlimited nuking. The nuclear codes were unencrypted and you could wall clip into the quest room.
What?
And someone was given the curse of infinite invincibility. Naturally, this can really
They
mess
wanted
with
to
other
die.
players' online experience. So Bethesda
Apparently
was
they didn't
ready
care for the
with the ban
invincibility.
hammer
This just
and a blindfold to wildly flail around and take down anyone who happened by. But Bethesda wasn't satisfied with just banning people. No, they're a progressive company
Of
with big
course.
ideas. They wanted to give a road to redemption. So support sent out this email to players caught cheating. We would be willing to accept an essay on why the use of third-party cheat software is
Bitch.
detrimental to an online game community. That's right, 500 words on why you're a very naughty boy, and they may just give you your account back. But a couple of days later, the mocking from news outlets caused them to reconsider this approach. One more exploit. In all the Bethesda games, there's a dev room. Every item in the game
Yes,
is
there
kept
is. I've
security
heard about
has to be
that.
top-notch, because otherwise, someone could just waltz in and take all of the best items in the game, and it
That
would
is
be
true.
an absolute disaster. Well, shit. Of course, Bethesda wasn't equipped to deal with the issue. People started flooding in, taking the best items in the game, then selling those items on a black market of sorts.
What?
At first, they tried the usual approach, banning people who had some of the best items in the game. You spent 700 hours just to get the best gun? Die, cheater! Next, they put in a system where players would get tagged if they ever entered the room, and they banned those players. That wasn't much better because people would just start using Smurf accounts. Get in quick with a level 1 account, get all that good shit, then get the fuck out. Then use a duplication glitch to get a ton more of those items.
What?
Then transfer that stuff
And
to
then
your
you
main
Gucci.
account, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Bethesda then takes out this level 1 and calls it mission accomplished. And you've just beaten the game.
God damn.
So the problem continued. Bethesda is running out of ideas to solve it. There's a lot of speculation
With
on
him in the
among
stop.
players about how exactly people are getting in, but no one except for the exploiters knows for sure. That said, Bethesda needs to act fast before it ruins the economy of the game. So they wrote another email and sent it out to the Smurfs. Hello, cheater.
This gotta be rich.
Do you want to tell us how you did it, and we might unban you, please? Should we not hear back from you, the account will simply remain suspended. It's not known whether this approach worked, but from what I've seen, it's still possible to get into the dev room.
No one's gonna tell
November
you.
22nd, 2018, just a
In
week
your
after the
mind.
release, the game goes on discount. From $60 to $40, to $35, to $30. You can find it for $15 on eBay, and in Germany, they're straight up giving it for free when you buy a PlayStation controller.
Oh, wow.
Also, some stores are just zip tying it to other products. But to Bethesda, it's worth selling the thing at a price
Just
close
take
to
it.
zero,
Take
because
it.
it brings people in.
Throw it outside the window. Just throw it at any on
and it inflates the
passerby.
poor sales figures. Let's have a look at those.
That's what I'm talking about.
The latest figures show 76 sold less than a sixth of what Fallout 4 did. Not good.
Yeah, no
There's
kidding.
also been a massive oversupply of hard copies. Although, what's the point of a hard copy when the thing is just a cardboard disc telling you to redeem an online code? And while sales are low,
Are you kidding me
returns
with that?
are high. Immediately upon release,
You don't even
people
get an
began
actual
asking
disc.
Bethesda
You get
for
a
refund.
cardboard.
76
What's the
is
point of
not
a?
on Steam? It's on Bethesda's own platform, so they have all the control. If players only played the game for a few hours, then generally they'd get their money back.
Oh my god.
However, it came out that people were sometimes getting refunds after a full 24 hours of play. Quite generous. But then word about this spread to forums. then to
Apocalypse
Reddit, and
incoming.
the post got 12,500 upvotes informing people that this made pretty much everyone eligible for a refund, and the comments told them exactly how to do it. Bethesda was flooded with requests for refunds. And their response? Shut it down, lads. No.
God,
no
Todd
one
has
gets
a
a refund
punchable
now.
face.
Everyone go home. Show's over.
I just want to bitch
Robot
slap this
customer
man.
service man engage.
Customers who have downloaded the game are not eligible for a refund. We apologize for the inconvenience. Die.
A few things followed. First, people got mad. One hardcore gamer even trashed a GameStop for refusing his refund.
I've seen this on... That's not for this game, was it?
This is Brian, how can I help you?
This is Brian, how may I help you? He was so calm.
But probably also fake. Second, the media. And third, a class action lawsuit. Their inconsistent refund policy and terms of service may not be strictly legal. November 27th, 2018. Miglatio and Rathod LLP filed a class action suit on behalf of customers. Media quickly picked up on that. Their main argument is that it's a sometimes unplayable game owing to its technical problems, then they're refusing refunds, and that Bethesda is engaged in a strategy to release it anyway and then slowly patch their way into a more playable state.
That's what all these companies want
Updates
to do
on
all
this
of a
will
sudden.
be slow,
Like,
so I'll keep you informed.
They're
on
doing
the
that with
second
Cyberpunk right now as we speak. I'm not playing Cyberpunk until the end of next year.
There's a meteor headed straight to Earth. Oh my god. We must do something. Was anyone curious enough to read about it online? Not me. Not me either. Nope. Oh no. Now people think I'm dumb and I have died a virgin. Don't let this happen to you. Get Curiosity Street. It's a streaming platform with some of the best documentaries and non-fiction from around the world.
That's
Partial
fabulous.
nudity, maybe if you look hard enough. But more importantly,
Partial nudity,
the
just
most
go
arousing
on
thing of
Pornhub
all.
or X videos like normal
Works for
people.
your Roku, Android, etc., etc. It works on everything, okay? Science, nature, history, tech, society. CuriosityStream.com/Internet Historian for unlimited access to the world's free top documentaries.
I do have to commend. He
and
does these
non-fiction
little
series.
commercials, these little
Use the promo
plugs
code Internet
himself.
Historian during the
That's
sign-up
cute.
process to get the first 30 days free.
Because I got
Then
reamed
cancel
for not
anytime.
keeping the
Wink.
one-man sky.
Look, please, look, I need sponsors. I bought a lifetime supply of toilet paper thinking I was saving money, but then I left it out in the rain and the crows got it, and now I'm back to square one. Please, curiositystream.com/Internet Historian. Ads over.
I need sponsors
Just rewind a
too.
little.
Sponsor my ass, please.
Fallout fans made their pre-orders, and the most dedicated pre-ordered the Power Armor Edition. Wow. It came with a helmet, box, map, army toys, and a genuine West Tech canvas bag. Fast forward to the
I'll
release,
mention it after the video.
and customers noticed
Talk
that
about
their
that
precious
helmet.
bags, which
I'll
are
put a
supposed to be
pin in
made
it.
of the finest canvas in the land, look a bit.
Ooh, yummy.
In fact, it looks like a carry bag
Is that
a
nylon?
real bag should come in.
Ugh.
Did they really
Cheap
just
as
advertise
shit.
one thing and deliver another?
Yeah, I'm not
Can't do
surprised.
that. So there was a surge of
That's
backlash,
bull.
and people began emailing Bethesda, asking for refunds, asking for answers. By this point, customer service is absolutely over it. They are done with the facade, and they send this email in response.
Hello. We are sorry that you aren't happy with the bag. The bag shown in the media was a prototype and was too expensive to make. We aren't planning on doing anything about it.
That's the whole email. Staff at Bethesda aren't even hiding their contempt anymore. Naturally,
You
the
dirty
internet
motherfucker.
goes wild.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, I can't
I
stand
got
that
so
guy.
mad, I shaved
Ugh.
everything off my face.
Okay guys, this is a bit of a PR nightmare. We have to quell the outrage. What do we do? Well, we've got this in-game currency. Let's just give them the minimum amount of that. Fantastic idea.
Well, $5 worth it. You paid $200 to
Anyone who
$300.
paid $200 to $300 for the Power Armor Edition
Bitch.
is hereby entitled to $5 worth of in-game currency that you'll be able to spend with us. 500 atoms? Fuck yeah! What are you gonna do with your atoms? I'm gonna buy 5/18 of the white paint version of the Power Armor. Whoa! Well, what about you? Lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate, lightwood laminate. Fuck the bag. He's right.
Lightwood
Fuck the bag.
laminate? Oh my god, that's so sad.
This was Bethesda's fantasy of what would happen. What really happened is further explained, and even
That'd be
media
me
started
too.
piling on.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
It even became part of that class action lawsuit from earlier. Bethesda put out a tweet apologizing for their curt customer service and gave a different excuse for why they didn't make the bags. A shortage of material, apparently. That was
Canvas is a shortage of.
Because it turns out they did make the canvas bag, except they gave them all out to influencers.
Who the hell is this guy to get? Who the
not the same
fuck is
one,
that guy?
But it's sourced
An
from
influencer? I don't even know who that
material.
motherfucker is. How is he an influencer?
But what's more amusing is that it turns out there is a canvas bag in
Unless
the
they
game.
got that goddamn bag.
If you
The
don the
postman's
postman's
outfit,
which,
I
of course,
walked
can be
past
found
that
at the
shit
Atom
in
Shop.
Fallout 4.
For
Are you serious?
700 atoms.
It's even more.
Ooh, just short.
I won't even pay for that.
Well, the bleating from the online community continued, and Bethesda's lawyers realized there would be trouble.
I don't even
So they
loot that
decided
goddamn
to
costume in
issue
Fallout 4, let alone
Alright,
pay
fine.
$7
Make your
for
precious
it.
fucking bag. If you want to claim it, you'll have to fill out this form with your name, personal details, address, etc., etc. And we'll ship out the bag to you in 4 to 6 months.
Oh my god.
But it doesn't quite end there.
Why do you want to ruin a
Because
franchise
Bethesda
like
is known
this?
for bugs. And of course their website is a buggy mess too.
Why?
Turns out all of the customer support inquiries are unsecure and open to the public. In fact, people can open and close and change them at will. Listed are details of full legal names, phone numbers, home addresses, and more. If you've requested your canvas bag, you've just been doxxed.
Oh my god.
Not knowing how to immediately fix the problem, Bethesda panics and temporarily shuts down the whole website.
Oh my god.
And that is the tale of the
Duffel kerfuffle.
How could this have been so difficult? They made one for New Vegas. One
Oh,
last
that's a
piece of
pretty
news.
bag,
A
too.
rum drink.
Oh, they made a rum
Nuka-Cola
drink?
Dark. Pre-orders available in September. Shipped out on November 14th.
$80
plus postage and handling.
for 750 mLs.
Not cheap. But in return, you got a very cool bootle. Looks good on the shelf. A great conversation piece with the family over Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
Or at least it
That's a
would have
nice
been.
big bottle.
November 14th came and went.
It looked.
And there was no rum.
Oh.
Okay.
Pirates of the
A
Where's
week
my
later,
rum?
On November 21st, an email comes through.
Where's my rum?
There's a delay.
Goddamn
Things
Pirates
aren't
of
up
the
to the
Caribbean.
usual Fallout standard, they say. The usual Fallout standard.
The Fallout stuff. Don't. No, exactly. Exactly.
aren't up to the usual Fallout standard. So we'll have it for you soon. No specific date given.
1 week later.
Nothing. Then on December 5th, another email. Good news. We start shipping on December 12th. It's been nearly 3 months since you pre-ordered, but as a show of good faith, we made this promotional video for you. And this is where things went from tardy to retarded.
Damn.
Right there. Did you catch that?
What is that?
That's just a regular industry bottle and a plastic shell.
I thought it was frosted
we paid
glass.
$80 and waited a quarter of a year for a plastic shell? People were not happy. Look at that ratio. Nothing in the marketing said that it was a plastic shell. Super premium, we
That's
were
what I
told.
thought it was frosted
And
glass.
the media agreed.
You give me a platinum for 80. What? What?
People began cancelling their orders.
What?
Silver Screen tries to convince people that it's not cheap and shit.
Bad Todd.
It actually cost us twice as much to make the plastic one than the glass one. Then what the fuck? We spent 100 hours coding the design. Convincing stuff. So it arrives, just a few days before Christmas. The rum is about the quality you'd expect.
Can I swear on this? It's my own show.
Is it rock gut?
This is the design. The oversized lip means liquid can pour inside the shell.
Hard to pour because how they made this damn thing.
You waste
Still got half the
liquor.
shot.
Very dribbly.
You
So
waste
just off opening the whole thing up
liquor.
without spilling. If you do that, there's a good chance that you'll snap the flimsy plastic.
God damn it.
Any liquid will immediately ruin this cheap paper
That-
sticker. Some made their own at home and the quality was about on par. But look, if you do want a decent version of this product, there are reputable sellers of them. They're on Etsy.
Yes.
They're far cheaper, and they actually give it.
I almost ordered some of those.
Not gonna
I
lie,
saw
though,
them.
some of the memes that
I
came
was
out
like,
of this were pretty good.
I never thought about that.
Now, many
Oh
claim
my
that this was
god.
an honest mistake.
That's hilarious.
Or that customers were at fault for misinterpreting ambiguous marketing.
Sorry.
I disagree. All of the marketing shows other glass items. All of the mock-ups
those
show
look
something
nice.
more akin to frosted glass than plastic. They give plenty of descriptions of the product too, and not once do they mention plastic. And they were engaged in a bunch of other tomfuckery as well. Before the product was even available, they flooded their own product reviews with a bunch of 5 stars. This raised some eyebrows, and people on Reddit even called them out for it.
Thank
so they
you,
deleted them.
Reddit.
You can see all this activity on the Wayback Machine.
I got no use
Now,
for
if
you,
they're happy to
Reddit,
deceive
but I'm
people
glad
in this
you
way,
called them
it
out.
seems silly to give them the benefit of the doubt about the glass. It's also worth quickly talking about the Bethesda merch store. Some of these items are pretty neat. That's cool.
Oh, that's
Good
cute.
idea.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I want the cookbook. Yes,
Fallout
I've seen that.
76 pant. Singular. But why is he
That
so
is-
mad? The photography is all just slightly...
Oh, that's not even flattering on the booty.
This
oh,
gaudy
that looks,
jacket was mocked relentlessly on
that
social
looks,
media.
That looks like...
But does the 76 and $276 really make it more
Are you
immersive?
serious?
And why did they just toss it on the ground? And it comes in this crumpled up toddler body.
It's a
You're
toddler
talking about
body
hundreds of thousands of dollars in merch and you don't have an eye on?
Yeah, no
Why
shit.
is she wearing the size XXL? She's
It's
clearly not happy about
post-apocalyptic,
it.
I
But who
guess.
looked at this and said, good job, print? Now that's surprising. And what the fuck? They made the bottle properly. Yeah, one of those please, but bigger and brown. Is that so hard?
Big and
Let's
brown
get
like
back
my
to the game. December
vibrator.
2018. There are 2 new patches released that caused quite a stir. First, the good.
Oh.
For PC, they included a number of quality of life improvements, including push to talk. But it also brought in field of view sliders. Hooray! Increased stash capacity from 400 pounds to 600 pounds, and a small buff to automatic weapons. Hooray!
Woo!
They decreased the carry weight of bobby pins so it no longer took up 10 to 20%
Bobby
of
pins,
people's
you can't even
inventory.
get the...
I got a box of bobby pins the other week that said weigh these.
There were also upgrades to the camp that allowed for easier
Weigh
construction,
these, they're
and a bunch
bunch
of
of-
bug fixes. Hooray! The bad. A whole bunch of unannounced stealth nerfs.
Oh, that's
They
cool.
generally made the game grindier. Ammo production was decreased. Fusion cores burnt out faster. Legendary enemies spawned less frequently.
On guard, I'll fuck you up.
And the backlash was significant because everybody knew why Bethesda was doing it. To encourage people to use the Atomic Shop.
God
And
damn,
let's
you want to
talk
ruin
briefly
a
about that
franchise.
store. Some of the prices are outrageous. A Christmas tree for $12. A Santa outfit for $20. Blue and yellow paint for $18. Oh look, $3 for the same sweater vest and slacks item
Another item.
imported from
I won't
Fallout
even
4.
loot off a dead
But the
body.
biggest defense of all was the holiday emote.
Who would want to buy that?
$24
Free,
for
get
some
that shit for
Christmas
free.
emotes. Twice the price of these games.
Shoot me in the
The
face.
media agreed that these were egregious prices.
Jesus wept on
But
the
worse,
cross.
they're engaged in some deceiving marketing practices too. Oh look, it's marked down half price. But it's not. It was released half price. They're artificially jacking up the price
That's not
only
even
to then
legal.
give it a fake limited time discount in order to create a sense of urgency. That's illegal, here in Australia at least, in Canada and in the EU. Reddit quickly picked up on this and pointed it out. Bethesda reacted by scrapping the discount and just setting it as the always intended price. Okay, it's been about 25 minutes of whining now, so I'm just going to leave it here. I didn't even get a chance to touch on the new pay-to-win fiasco. The new camera item that lets you teleport, dwindling player numbers.
No
But
shit.
on the flip side, they're also adding new content and improving
See,
the game
Wastelanders
over
is the
time.
one I heard they brought actual
No Man's Sky
NPCs
was
back
a
into the
surprising
game.
comeback. So maybe Bethesda can do it too.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
But for now, Todd returns to cryostasis.
Sean Murray and the No
Hiding
Man's
in
Sky
his
crew
bunker
seem like they
until
care
the
more
bombs
about
of outrage
their
stop
players
falling.
than Bethesda does.
And
They want that
returning
cash,
only
man.
when it's time to get our hopes up once again.
I never played Skyrim. I never have. Maybe in the future I will. I don't know. Let him stay in there. Get someone else in there that won't ruin the franchise.
CuriosityStream.com/internet historian. Not many people know this, but I'm actually quite a good rappist, if you will. So I'm going to say all these names for you from the credits as fast as I possibly can, in time with the scrolling. Here we go, one take.
All right.
Justiel, Miles Millican, Justin Rowling,
That's me.
Steve Rizzo, Drudders, Indigo Zero, Luke Hackle, Astatine 210, Jordan Prince, Dr. Tex, Papa Spicy Peter, Tef, Edgy Kid X, Bryce Toiler Ham, Nate Odenkirk, Sonya Waffle.
You're no Megan Thee Stallion, but good, nice try, sweetheart.
If you want to get read by the rappist, then why don't you head over to...
He gave up at that. I think he was going to say, come over to my other channel. That's a wonderful try, sweetheart. That's a wonderful try. I give you better than I, probably just as well as I could have done it. You're no Megan Thee Stallion or Puff Pastry. What's his name? Puff Daddy. He's not even a real rapper anyway. Tupac. But it was a good try though. And what I was going to put a pin in was the helmet. I heard they found out it can cause mold inside the helmet. And you can, so they say don't wear the helmet because some people said there's asbestos in there. I don't think there, let's hope not. But I know that people were finding mold in their helmets. I don't know if it's like black mold, but I heard there was mold, and they said don't wear the helmets for your own health benefit. That's love. That's nice, isn't it? That's real lovely. You pay $200 to $300 for a really cool looking helmet that you can't wear to when you play the goddamn game. That's a pity. I didn't know about all that. I didn't know about the rum. I bet that rum tastes like vodka. It's definitely no like Captain Morgan or some high fluting quality. They cut corners everywhere. The reason why even Fallout, I believe, from my opinion, from my standpoint, is that Fallout, the lore, the stories, the concept, is why they have such a strong fan base. And that's the reason why people stay around, because, you know, they love the whole Fallout world. Like I do. I love the story of Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. And every time I play, that's classy, Fallout 4, I always still find something new. I've played through that game, God, it seems like over 100 times, and every time I'll find like a new area, a new piece of loot, or a new little secret area that I can't believe I've never seen this, and it's really cool like that. It's a shame that there's a company that is so money hungry that they're willing to just destroy a franchise because they're so greedy. It's a shame. It really is. And but a lot of companies are like that anymore. They just want to rush everything, and then the poor people the devs are being overworked and probably not paid as well as they should be for being overworked, and they want to rush everything because they want to make that money. Cyberpunk's was another good instance. I never played No Man's Sky, but I heard, I just did that video. Check out that video, No Man's Sky reaction. They did that because Sony wanted to, put all this money to it. They wanted to set the date, and even though the team knew it wasn't ready yet. So, but they had their hands kind of tied because those big companies, once they get their hand on that, then they have the say-so, unfortunately. That's why EA Games and Blizzard and all them are going through it at this point. And Bethesda, if they don't get their act together, they might lose a huge fan base in the future. There's so much fans can take. So only time will tell, right? But other than this, it was an eye-opening experience. I knew about the bugs. Internet historian can tell a story, and he can make everything so lighthearted if it's so serious. But he's great. I love him, and I'm going to do more of his videos because I know the last time I did his videos, you guys really enjoyed it. Since he is I consider him like the grandfather of the internet anymore because that's how he portrays himself, as an older, distinguished gentleman, and who really knows how to. He does his research pretty damn well. I have to consider. I think my next video I want to do is the cost of Concordia. I've heard about that a few years back, but I really want to see what happened. They say it was another kind of Titanic type of situation. Wow, okay. That's horrific sounding. So, but I know internet story will make it entertaining and fun. But I also know that's going to be another very long video. He's been doing a lot of long videos, but I know one video he said he's going to try to shorten them down a little bit. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I loved it. I hope anyway, before you forget, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification. It helps my channel so much. I am past 1,000 subscribers, and I'd like to work on getting up to 2,000, and yeah, and growing my channel and give you more content. And yeah, thanks so much, you guys. Love you so much, and bye. Bitch, I look shiny. I hope in this goddamn video I don't look like a hot, greasy mess. Bitch. Ugh. Subscribe to my channel. I need to buy press powder. God damn it.
Whatever. The end. Yeah, it's the end, okay?